Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! Okay, so earlier I mentioned that I played Elder Scrolls before, and Beaufort says, Erica, I'm curious about your experience with Morrowind. Did you ever do the main quest and or expansions? Which is your favorite faction? Honestly, I never got far. I spent so long just doing optional stuff and also reading books. I eventually lost interest before actually going through with the main quest. Kind of think of it, I don't tend to get very far in open world games for that reason. There's this feeling of never making progress because I spend too long looking at optional stuff and not actually accomplishing anything. I'm sure you kind of noticed that with this playthrough. I spent more time acquiring quests than actually accomplishing stuff, but at the very least I have accomplished stuff. Hopefully I will continue to accomplish stuff. You know, the sad thing is, I got Morrowind because I heard you could turn into a werewolf. I never actually got that far. I don't understand how such an expensive and luxurious place like a coffee shop manages to survive in Swifton, this small town. The prices there are impossible. The old mug is a dirty place, but the food is affordable. It's also eatable. City bathhouse is closed for repairs. Don't disturb. Are you working? Of course. Waiting for materials to arrive is also part of the job. I am not hanging around because I want to. When will it be done? Soon. When is soon? You've been mucking about for 2 months. We'll definitely finish this year. Can I talk to you from here? No? Oh dear me. Hey, remember what I said about, reading books? Also, I don't know what that is, but I like it. I'm gonna save this place for the next stream. Someone carved on the desk. Home, it's time to go home. I want to go home. Have you ever carved on a school desk before? I can't say that I have, but I definitely remember growing up seeing carvings on desks. Hey! Hello, kid. Studying late? I have to. Listen, is the red-haired woman with glasses next to you a mage by any chance? Not red, golden-haired, but you're right. I am a mage. No, you are definitely a redhead. Unless it's the shadow of your hat that's making it look red. Yeah, but in name only. She is not really— Shut up. I could tell by your hat. Listen, is it true that mages use special living ink to write down spells? Yes. Is it also true that this ink corrects the words when needed? I see where this is going. Yes. You seem to know a lot about mages. Me and Severan's daughter share the desk. He's the local mage. Hey, can this living ink correct mistakes in dictation? Well, theoretically, yes, but no one uses living ink to write ordinary text. It's a very rare and valuable magic item. I really need it. Dad said he'd give me a spanking if I don't pass. But if I pass with flying colors, he will buy me a hunting knife as a present. A real one. Do you have living ink? Isn't it easier to just study? No, it's not. He's right. No one will waste living ink on such a small thing. I'm sure somebody would. I'm already imagining the applications. Like, what if you wrote a story with living ink? Ooh, you could have like a choose-your-own-adventure story. What if I give you this? Look, a big ball icon. I'm sure it's valuable. Okay, we're definitely gonna do this. It doesn't really look valuable. You're wrong. This is Laverne's gift. Boy, where'd you get this thing? I found it and I won't say where. Anyway, it was the last one. I can feel the dark energy coming from this thing. So do I. Point made. Boy, you shouldn't have such a dangerous thing. Better drop it. Do you think I'm a fool that I'll give away the ball for nothing? No way. I'll exchange it for living ink. And if we give you 300 coins? Mom will beat me up if she finds extra money in my pockets. She'll think that I became a thief. What if we told your mom? We could vouch for you. No way, I'll give it to you if you give me living ink. Well, your mom finds out you're using living ink, then. And if we rip off your ears? Catch me first, and then I'll tell my mom. So are you a snitch and a mama's boy? I thought you were a real man. There is nothing wrong with being a snitch. Svetlana. I won't buy that. The ball for living ink. Oh, it's another travel notes section thing. I wonder why these aren't included as just regular quests. Let's see here. Beerforce says werewolf is late in the main quest of one of the expansions. Being a werewolf is a huge pain since you transform every night and lose health until you kill a humanoid. And if someone sees you change, every character in the game will be aggressive towards you forever. But there are mods that address these issues. It is much better to get the Ring of Arsene, which lets you transform into a werewolf whenever you want. Huh, convenient. Incidentally, I actually considered making a game on RPG Maker 3 where you turned into a were creature and had to stay out of sight. I have a pretty good idea how to do it, even with RPG Maker 3's limitations. And someday I wouldn't mind doing the creation series on RPG Maker 3. Maybe I could use that idea for that game. Junior Group Timetable, Rhodonian Language and Alphabet, History of Rhodonia and Jolgrad, Pre-Imperial Period, Best People of the Country, Archconsul. I feel like this book is biased. Book or class? Somebody is biased anyway. Also, history, very important. I'm glad this school is teaching it. And I hate history. I only got a just barely passing grade for the sake of getting a just barely passing grade. And even I understand the importance of history. Anyway, written on the blackboard. Homework, memorize the multiplication table 1 through 100. Do not forget to tell your parents about the money and bring 15 coins for the new curtains. Kids are having to pay for new curtains? Also, multiplication table 1 through 100? Really? When I was in the 4th grade, we only had to go up to like 12? I think 12. Possibly 15, but definitely not 100. Are kids really going to memorize 99 times 74? No running in the halls. Sorry, I have auto run enabled. Okay, I'm gonna save scum for that. I'd like to break into something else here. Let's save scum into that. Alternatively, how many lockpicks do I have? 11? I'm curious what breaking the door does, actually. I'm at full health. I failed to do it. Is this actually capable of being a thing? And is there a repercussion for continuing to try to do this? I'm getting the feeling this ain't actually doable. Try a couple more times. Alright, let's pick the lock. Oh, first try. Saving that. Yoink! There are some words carved on the instrument. It looks like someone tried to scrape them off. No more instruments of torture in school. I will not study music. You must be playing a recorder. Okay, I don't actually hate recorders. I hate the name, though. Why are they recorders? They don't record anything. They play things. Staff room. Why did you stop? What happened? This is the door to the staff room. Yeah, and I'm going in. And? When I was at school, it was forbidden to enter the staff room without permission and a good reason. But you are no longer a student. Well, yes, but old habits die hard. Did you go to this school too, Svetlana? No, I grew up in Stableby. The local priest is responsible for teaching children there. Well, when he is in the mood to talk about God's mercy. He sent me to the nunnery, to Theodora. Old geezer. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. Hello, Mistress Claudia. Wow. Diana, I'm glad to see you in good health. How are you? Well, that's a friendly greeting. Good to know. Not bad. Have you found a husband? No. Well, that's not good. Instead of running in the corridors and climbing trees, you should have paid attention at home economics lessons. I'm not sure that I'm ready for marriage. If your needlework is poor and you don't remember what seasoning is better for fish soup, then of course you're not ready. You have so much to learn. Not really interested in fish soup myself. I wanted to become a thief until my mom learned about it and then whipped me. After that I decided to become a guard, but then my dad birched hell out of me. Birched? Beat? Kinda figured on that. Told me that the guards are the real thieves. Well, that's kind of mean. Beat your kid up just because he said a job that you don't approve of? Where else do I want to explore? Where would be quick and easy to explore? Ooh, I know. Good afternoon. Would you like to stay for the night? Our hotel has the warmest blankets, the softest feather beds, the cleanest sheets, and the highest prices. Rooms in the old mug are cheaper, of course, but we have much more comfortable ones. It feels like home, and maybe even better. What else can a tired traveler dream of? Cheaper prices? A dinner and a hot bath? Those two. Are you the first time in our City miss? Me? Yes. If you don't know yet, you can always have a tasty meal in our coffee shop. Mr. Claudius owns both the hotel and the coffee shop. Her cuisine is wonderful, and Melia Ciel herself is singing for you. She came from Edamsil. From that Edamsil. Can you imagine? Uh-huh. Edamsil, shut up, Schmedamsil. Thank you, I'll keep it in mind. And by the way, the coffee shop is also expensive. So, not really, oh, what's the word I want to use? Something like pro? We'll say pro. Not really a pro when you say that, oh, we don't have good food here, but you could always go to the also expensive coffee shop. Meanwhile, the old mug is still sounding like the better deal. You can wash up and clean your clothes in the city bathhouse. And how expensive is that? Where's the manager? I want to be a Karen. Mr. Claudius is in the coffee shop right now, serving customers personally. He started it when Miss Melia Ciel agreed to sing for our visitors. I guess Mr. Claudius is fascinated by our voice. Just a voice? Ahem. Anything else I can do for you? Do you have a lot of guests? We currently have rooms available. We're expecting more visitors in the fall when merchants take new harvest to Jolgrad and Saltanovsk shipyards, increase purchase of wood, tar, hemp, and other materials needed for the Ocean Sea Navy ships. Right now there aren't a lot of people here, but a month ago a rich merchant from Jolgrad stayed at our hotel. He had some business in our city. Also, Miss Melia Ciel, a true elf from Edamsil, decided to visit Swifton. Mr. Claudius gave her the most comfortable rooms and was able to convince her to sing for ordinary people in the coffee shop. This is such an honor for the city. Well, with the tax situation, the road taxes, good luck getting more customers. Ooh, coffee. Cup of coffee, a rare drink from over the ocean sea. Removes sleep. Might need that at some point. Not buying any more though. Oh, not getting into these rooms. Maybe that one though. What's my level right now? 25. Let me see about these other rooms real quick. That's from the inside. That's one fail. That's two fail. I'll accept two fails. Mana potion. I apparently grabbed the mana potion from across the table, because the table is programmed as a counter. Hiking cloak. Ooh, what's that? Is it armor? Oh, it's one of these. It's just some stat buffs. Is it better than a wizard's cloak? Not in your case. Well, I mean, you do get more defense out of it, but still. You already have a hiking cloak, and you already have a hiking cloak. I suppose I could always sell it. What's with the creepy looking doll? Okay. Yep, leveled up from that lockpicking. But still not quite able to... Not quite enough, that is. Not quite enough. Oh, but I can get in here. If I'm over level, do I still level up? I do. Okay, another counter situation. Avdatya, it took me a long time to ask my eldest grandson to help me write you this letter. I hope your kids will read it to you. It's too late for us, crones, to learn how to read and write. We're fine just watching the world go by. By Svetodar's grace, we have food on the table. People here to help each other. Mother Theodora always gives kids bread. Don't worry about us, but the medicines got more expensive yet again. I'm afraid I can't give Andrei new clothes for his birthday, as I'd promised. I know that he's sick of wearing his older brother's clothes, but I have no idea where to get those 250 coins. As the older of two siblings, I do not know what it's like to have hand-me-downs. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I would have minded it, though. Would I have minded it, though? I don't think I would have minded it, no. Well, anyway. How sad. Let's steal from him. Or, I like this idea better. Let's hide 250 coins here. Hermilia will come here to get spices, find the money, and decide that she just forgot about it. Andrei will have his birthday present. Are you nuts? You learned to pick locks in the Thieves Guild to give money to just anyone? I can see why they kicked you out. As a matter of fact, yes, that's actually exactly why they kicked her out. But I feel sorry for the kid. I know their family. Three kinds left without parents. They lived with their own grandmother, and Andrei is the youngest and a sickly child. I hate you so much. I'm agreeing with this. Can I interact with the teddy bear? Nope. I wonder if that even accomplishes anything. Ooh. I'm not willing quite yet to take chances with that. At least doors that we pick stay picked. So it won't be too difficult to keep track of which houses I was able to enter and which ones not. Nope, not getting in there. And getting in here. So that's another level up for me. Mom, you were right! This old goat spent all the money on booze again. He found the stash and blew it away. Subas refused to give us bread on credit. How am I going to feed the children? I don't even know anyone to borrow on. Oh, this is not an optimistic letter. This is more like, Mom, you are right. Let's at least give 200 coins to the family. I know them. The father is a drunkard, but it's not the children's fault. What? No way! Theodora will give them bread for free in the monastery. But still... I hate you so much. I'm losing money a lot very quickly here, but you know what? Wasn't there another sparkling thing in here? Don't know. I don't know if this is accomplishing anything, but it's worth trying. Ooh, not going in there. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. And we'll head into the library next time, and also other stuff next time. Let's see here. Beer Forces usually play as either a Khajiit or Argonian, so when turning into a werewolf, I'm changing from one beast to another. Yeah, I don't really feel like I missed out too much with that situation. I tell you what, though, those models are kind of ugly. Thankfully, there's a mod that I found that makes the graphics better. Sometimes I play as a red guard if I want to turn my brain off and play an easy character. This is a red guard if you make your character right. You can start with 50 long blade and 85 endurance. Endurance is the most important step to max out first, since it influences how much your max HP increases when you level, and the game has no shortages of great long blades. I also remember being able to carry more things would be important because there's a limit to that, and also running endurance. Remember back in the day, there were some neat modded races I wanted to try, like the Fox People race. Didn't find that. Dragon race? Moogle race? Did not know there were modded races. Hopefully on their Morrowind modding history site and not lost to time. No idea. Been a long time since I played Morrowind. I still have it. Oh, and I do have the expansion. I see the boxes up there. Old mod site Planet Elder Scrolls went down many years ago. Several years of mods were lost. That's a bummer. There are preservation efforts where people who still had copies of the old mods on their hard drives uploaded them. You gotta love the preservation efforts of the gaming community. That has been a really big deal over the past 5 or so years. Anyway, let's go ahead and raid Maddie now, shall we? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.